An extremely important concept in computer programming is the idea of looping. That just means repeating something more than once. There are three different ways that I'm going to show you about. Three different ways I'm going to show you how you can loop something in Python. So the first one is to use a counter to store the numbers from 1 to 6 and use the for in command. So for in. What this is saying, use the counter, which is a variable, and put the numbers in there from 1 to 6. But the way it works is it won't actually do 6. It stops at 5, 1 before. So when I run this program, counter will start off being 1. It will print counter, which will then, of course, print 1. Then it'll come back up here and counter will be changed to 2. So then it'll print 2. And it'll keep looping around and print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not 6. Let's see it in action. And there you can see. The program is printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because we've stored the numbers 1 to 5 in counter. I'm going to just put something else in here too. I'm going to write print, and this time I'm going to put print hello. Let's see what that does. F5 to run it. Notice that it's printed 1, hello, 2, hello, 3, hello, 4, hello, 5, hello. So it's gone through the loop and done and executed the commands print and print 5 times by counting from 1 to 6. If I make this number now 8 and run the program again, so I'll just save that and run it, you can see that it does it 8 times, hopefully. Okay, so we'll just try that again. Alright, so now you can see the 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it's counting from 1 up to 8, but not including 8. And so we've ended up with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 hellos. So this sort of looping is really good if we know in advance how many times we want to loop. But what about if we don't? What about if we want to wait for something to happen? Keep repeating something until something happens. In this program, we're going to be doing that. So the first line here says put 0 into count. That's just giving count a value to start off with. That's called initializing. While is another sort of loop. These things here will be repeated while count is less than 9. Because count is 0 to start off with, the first time the computer program comes through to this command here, it will see 0 is less than 9. Because that's true, it will then execute these two commands which are part of the while block because they're both indented. So we will get 0 is less than 9, print the count is, and we'll get the number of whatever count is at the time. Now, an important part of one of these sorts of loops is that you allow the loop to finish at some stage, otherwise we could be here forever. So this next line says, let's add 1 on to count. So whatever count is at the time, starts off at being 0, we add 1 to it and then put it back into count. That has the effect of changing 0 into 1. Then the computer will come back up to the while, see if count is less than 9, and it will be add 1 is less than 9. So it will print this line, add 1 on, then we'll have 2 in count. Is 2 less, while 2 is less than 9? Yeah, it is. So it's going to keep doing this while whatever's stored in count is less than 9. Once it gets to 9, then it will jump past this block of code and ignore it. This block of code is only done while the count variable is less than 9. And then it'll print this at the end. Goodbye from him. So let's see how that works. Pressing F5 to run it. Can't see that, so I'm going to run it again. So let's try that again. Here we go. And you can see count started off being 0, then changed to 1, then changed to 2. In this count that was being printed. changed it from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until it got to 8. Then it was changed to 9. And when it was 9, 9 is not less than 9. So then these two lines are ignored, and then we jump down to the next part of the program, which is print goodbye from him. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then goodbye from him. So with this loop, you can actually determine how long it's going to last, not by, also, like I did here, by using the count, but in other ways as well. So that's just another way of looping things, getting the computer to repeat commands a certain number of times, or until you want it to stop